shitty it feels to lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like imagine like going to A and you do all that shit, you do that song and dance, and you get your 2-year coin. You got all these people around you. You know, they know your story, they know your personal life, and then you rack this time up, and then say, God forbid, you go out. It's like, bro, it's just such a letdown. Like, I feel like back when I first started doing the rehab, jumping around and all that shit, like, you know what, bro, I'll just get this out of the way. You know what I mean?
Make sure you're speaking up a little.
I'll get this out of the way and fucking,
Yeah.
you know, I don't
like
know.
that first time you see him again?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, so you're like, you know, you're hitting the meetings and you're doing your thing. And
Well,
everything's going good. Yeah. And then you fuck up.
Well, to me, you're setting yourself up for failure. Especially if you know you have reservations and you know, like, oh, bro, I'm not ready to throw in the towel yet. I still want to drink. I still want to do these things. And, you know, what if that leads you out to a night of partying? And I'm just saying, when you build up all that network, that social network of sobriety people and all that, and then, you know, when you go in relapse, it's so much more of a letdown for you.
Yeah, you feel like you let a bunch of people down.
So, like, yeah, I told you, like, isolation's been my fucking not total isolation, but
if I don't bring anybody into this, then I don't have anybody to let down.
You don't have anyone to answer to. It's not as much of a shock, you know.
Yeah, so I also look at that too as you don't really have anybody to hold you accountable.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who's it gonna hurt if nobody? Yeah, exactly. You're just hurting yourself. So
yeah.
Like, I've been doing that for years. So what's that matter?
Yeah. So I think that's funny. Yeah, I guess I know that. I guess I know that feeling. I mean, I have people now like just you have people. I mean, I guess to hold you accountable, but outside of like your immediate family or like the people that see you, like you really don't have anybody that's like, I guess like socially holding you accountable.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck that anyways. Like, you know, like I
mean, there's people that go, you know, relapse and they go back to a meeting the next day, but dude, it's just that feeling of that shame, that walking,
shame. We talk about that shame a lot.
That walking in with your head down and like, hey, I fucked up, but I'm here.
Yeah, I got one day. Like, you know, I got one day. Back to a day.
Got 24 hours at least. Like, at least. Like, that's those. I don't want to have to say them words. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're saying, so we were talking before about that this didn't happen by accident. That how we kind of get into how we started this journey this time, this go around with sobriety and stuff like that. But welcome back. This is Outfield podcast where we talk about life and addiction, life after addiction, and life in general. I'm Robbie Infield. This is Zach Sillick.
Yep.
Fucking another beautiful day.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, finally the heat broke, man. I kind of sucks because I expected it to be a little like really hot for my trip to Cape Cod. So I was like, I thought that
you go in the ocean, you can jump in.
I was like, yeah, hell no.
Hell no, yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I don't really like to get wet anyways. So like I have like fucking issues with that already. So
I don't know. I feel like dude, even like Hampton Beach, bro. I'm like, I gotta at least jump in.
See, I used to, dude. I was literally on the swim team in high school, and I literally don't swim anymore. Like, I don't want to swim.
You don't want to swim,
dude? I don't know what it is, dude. It's just after I lived in Florida, and I swam in the ocean down there, and it was so warm and it was so nice.
Yeah.
Like everything up here just feels cold.
I don't know. Even having an in-ground pool, bro. You know, the last time you saw me, I haven't jumped in that pool in 10 years.
Yeah. Cold water. It just seems like jumping in cold water.
Yeah. It's
maybe it's part of the. You think it's funny? You think it's part of this, like getting out and doing drugs?
Yeah, I get
doing drugs and you just stop swimming because it just becomes
like,
dangerous.
If I can stop swimming, I can stop doing drugs, right?
Yeah.
No. You ever think about that? Like shit you don't touch, and you're like, wow, if I don't touch that, why can't I? Like, there's just certain things you don't do. How do I explain? Like, you know,
So you're like, oh yeah, if I can.
Like,
so one biting my nails.
Yeah.
So I used to chew my nails down to nothing, right?
Yeah.
And then I think about it, like for years and years and years and years, I used to chew my nails, and now I don't bite my nails anymore.
Yeah.
I like trim them, and they're like, you know what I mean, and everything now. And I think about that, I'm like, dude, if I can quit biting my fucking fingernails, I can quit shooting cocaine.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, seriously though, like there's or like there's certain people, like I told you, my dad just never touched a drink. Like there's
Yeah.
just certain things certain people have, like they don't go near. They don't, Oh, I'm allergic to cats. I don't go near those. So why
Yeah,
can't
I'm allergic. Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like why can't you? Why can't I?
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
I don't
You gotta
know.
look at it like you're allergic to cocaine.
Yeah, well, yeah. They say that too. Oh yeah, drug addicts have an allergy, or
Yeah.
they say
You're
that
like, oh
bullshit
yeah.
too. Like
You know what I
yeah,
hate? I always hated the saying when people are like, "Yeah, I'm allergic to alcohol." Every time I drink it, I break out in handcuffs. It's so gay.
yeah.
Like, I just think about that all the time. I'm like, bro, it's so I fucking literally hate hearing that saying so much because so many people have said it, and I'm just like, shut up.
Yeah, it's printed on T-shirts, all that.
Yeah,
shit,
like
bro.
shut the fuck up, dude. Like I'm fucking over it, dude.
I have allergic reaction to alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah, I break out in handcuffs. Like you're fucking queer, but whatever. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, we were talking about how we put this together, how it started out. Kind of like I guess where it began. Like what made I guess you really commit to it this time.
Responsibilities outweigh the fucking addiction, bro. That's really what it is.
You just got like there was just too much, right? Like you
yeah,
just
bro. You really want to go, dude? Living like that, it's just like, bro. You get you get sick of it. You get, dude, and it's like, bro, what do you want? You especially when you got kids, you fucking blink and they're fucking 10, 11 years old, bro. Imagine like doing what we were doing, and my kid's a teenager, and then you really, really have to answer to them like, it's easier to hide it when they're young, and you're just like, oh yeah, I was on business trip, or yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
I was overseas fighting
Taliban. I remember they were fighting the Taliban.
It just like you can't, you get to a point where you can't lie to them anymore, and they know, and they hear it, and they hear it from other people, and
so my nieces, like, so the same thing, my nieces and my sisters used to tell my nieces and stuff like that I was like, oh wait,
special forces,
college or on traveling. Oh, like I went on a trip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was really sitting in jail, like, you know what I mean? So I guess like, the oldest, my oldest niece, she knows, you know, and I tell her, I'm like, yeah, listen, she's like, oh, I know where you were.
How old is she? Yeah,
she's 18 now.
Yeah, oh yeah,
bro,
yeah.
18, like,
driving.
I
heard she was driving.
Oh, dude, guess what came in the fucking mail today, baby?
Oh, there's a picture, look.
Oh, that's the one I've had. Motherfucker.
Yeah. Like a fucking Nazi.
Jesus
Christ. Skinhead.
What do you mean I got a full head of hair? What? Officially, dude. Fucking badass.
It's a good feeling, yeah.
Yeah, it is a good feeling, actually.
The old, you gotta see the old, dude. I got the original one when I was 18, bud.
Oh, wow.
I dug it out of somewhere, but they used to be different. The licenses are different now. They're
they're all they got like all the different fucking things. But yeah, so I guess I was with me how this whole started, and I've talked about it a little bit before on the podcast where I had like near-death experience. I remember, but I wanted to get into it a little bit. So I guess, dude, it's crazy how it all happened. So it was during COVID.
Yeah.
Right. So during COVID.
Was that during COVID? Oh yeah, because I had to go see you with a mask.
So it was 2021, I think. So I came home in 2020, July 2020. I went back in October 2020.
Yeah.
Came home that spring.
On parole, right?
On parole, and I came back from my violation that spring.
Yeah.
And was still on parole. Went right back at it.
Yeah. I was there.
Yeah. You went right back at it. For that summer, and then October, I got sick, thought I had COVID, right? So I fever, I fucking blah, blah, blah. My parents are like, oh, you have COVID, blah, 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 just fucking fluids, and they're like just telling me basically like, you know. So I don't know, like 2 weeks goes by, but I'm still using the whole time. I'm still shooting dope.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So I think I have COVID, but I still like gotta go get my shit. I still gotta go get right. So I'm like, so at the same time, I'm still every couple of days, I would make it a couple of days on what I had, and then I'd be like, fuck, I gotta go fucking pick up.
Yeah.
So I gotta fucking go. Now I think I have COVID. Now I'm going out to cop, bro. Like, and I go down to this dude's house or whatever. Well, I ended up going there and I stayed there like for like, I don't know. This was like, now I would spend like 11 or 12 days. So I go down there and I'm like, and I can't really breathe well. I feel really sick. My body hurts.
some superhuman shit, bro.
So-
and you still found the energy. Yeah, it's just crazy how that
Yeah,
goes, right?
yeah, bro. Think about the sickness of that, bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, so when like you said, then I found out what was really wrong with me, and it's like, bro, first of all, I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so whatever. So I go down and I'm like, dude, I remember my chest hurt so bad, and I was like, dude, struggling to breathe. Like I was in so much pain. Like I was like hunched over
Yeah.
at this dude's house, dude, hanging out with him, getting high, dude, and he was like doing shit, and he would like go over to the neighbor's house, and he'd be like, bro, you can't just fucking sit here. You're just sitting on the couch doing nothing but sleeping. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what's wrong with me, dude. Like,
So that's, yeah.
well, yeah, because you know what I mean. He's at his house. He's like, dude, if you're over here, hang out. But he's like, dude, all I'm doing is sleeping and like fucking getting high. But I'm paying for it, so whatever.
Yeah.
But like, so I'm hunched over, and I'm like, dude, it hurts to breathe, dude. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. Like, I'm fucking, you know what I mean. And I started to feel like shit, and I was like, well, I mean, I've been feeling shit. So this is a couple weeks in. So during this couple weeks, I couldn't work or anything. So I get fired from my job, right?
Raoul's.
I get fired from Raoul's.
Yeah.
So because I'm not going to work.
Yeah.
Because I was like, dude, I thought I had COVID, so I'm like, fucking whatever. So I'm not going to work. I get fired. So, I mean, and there was a bunch of stuff. They didn't fire me because I got sick.
Yeah, I'm sure,
there was a
yeah.
bunch of stuff. There was a bunch of reasons why I got fired.
Yeah, I get it.
And it was because I told you about that, right? That I was fucking fading out and I started eating people's food. Dude, oh my
I
God.
don't remember.
Dude,
bro.
I'm standing on the line, bro, right? And they're fucking making orders like fucking during dinner rush.
Yeah.
Bro, I fucking fade out standing up, fall asleep, fucking wake up, dude. Took a burrito off a plate and started eating it. Dude, just wake up and don't realize what I'm doing, where
People
I'm
can
at.
see back there too. That's
Dude,
the way that's
oh-
set up. People can see.
Oh,
back
bro. The other cooks are standing there. They're like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
There. No, it's funny.
I
but it's
just
not
took a
funny.
fucking bite of somebody's food like that I just made for them. Like, dude, I don't know. Dude, it took me so long to make like a bowl of soup. I kept making the soup, and then I would fall asleep with the soup, and it would get cold, and I'd have to reheat it up, and then I would fucking make the bowl of soup again, and I'd fall asleep.
Fading out's fucked up, bro. Like
Dude.
you're, because you're still, your brain's still moving, and you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
your sister used to be like, yeah, you'd fade out for 20 minutes, but then to wake up and still have the same.
And then
time.
carry on.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we've been done talking about that.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's fucked
We're
up.
not
how
talking
you-
about that anymore, and you pick up right where you left
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
No, it's weird how your mind works when you're in that.
Yeah,
state,
it
you know what I mean?
continues. It like holds.
Yeah.
It like pauses. It like holds your place.
Yeah.
Holds your place in time. Yeah. So I fucking I don't know. I start to feel like really bad. Like I'm like, I really can't take it anymore. Like I'm really in a lot of pain.
Ended up in the bathtub and shit or something, right?
Yeah,
Something
so
happened?
I'm really in a lot of pain. Yeah, so I'm really in a lot of pain, and
Yeah, your dad.
I
told me
called
or
my
something.
parents
Yeah.
and was like, "Hey, can you pay for my cab ride?" I didn't have no money. Can you pay for my cab ride home so I can get home? And my mom was like, "Yeah." And she's like,
They
"You
were
know,
doing good at that time, right?
yeah." So then she was like, "Yeah." So she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I could tell something was wrong." She goes, "By the way, you just were on the phone." She goes, "And then you came in." She goes, "When you got to the house, you came in." She goes, "And you were gray." She goes, "You were so pale. I was real skinny." She
Yeah.
was like, "You just looked so terrible." She was like, "You didn't say nothing to nobody." She goes, "You went right in and laid down on the couch." And I was out of dope. I was out of everything.
So you had to go through withdrawal
Dude,
plus being sick.
so-
That's the worst. So
I started
what did the hospital do when they?
so I started, I'll go through that. So I started I'm like trying to sleep, and I start going through withdrawals, dude, and I'm like hallucinating, you know what I mean? Like fucking going crazy. Like I don't fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. My mind is like I was like, I don't know. I felt like, have you ever seen, you know what I kept thinking of? You ever
What?
seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
When Jack stuck on the island.
No, remember when the guy, the fucking Black Pearl, the guy, the crazy, the crew, when they're all like built into the boat, and the
Yeah.
barnacles on them and shit? Like that's how I felt.
That's
bro.
how you felt.
Dude, that's all I could think about. It was so weird. I don't know why that's what I was thinking, but like, yeah, whatever.
That's just funny.
Bill's dad there, fucking, you know what I mean? The dude was like, and he's like in the boat, you know what I mean?
Oh, what's
I
his
mean?
name? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I'm like, dude, I kept thinking, that's what I kept thinking. I'm like hallucinating, and it's like, dude, it's getting so crazy, and I'm in so much pain bro, and I couldn't get comfortable, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, dude, something's really wrong. I'm like, this feels worse than withdrawals. I'm like, something's really wrong with me, dude. So I don't know. It's like the middle of the night now. My parents go to bed. It's like the middle of the night. I'm tossing and turning. Now I'm getting up. I'm throwing up every time I try to drink water. I throw up. Going to the bathroom constantly. Going to the bathroom over and over again.
Yeah.
Every time I try to put any sort of fluids or anything in me, I throw up. I'm like, and then one time, like I was sitting on the couch and like I went to go get up, and I couldn't get up. Like
something was wrong, huh?
I was like I think so. They told me that it was my organ shutting down, and I was like, I fucking pissed and shit myself standing there in the living room, and I like dragged myself into the bathroom, get into the tub, and turn the hot water on, and I like laid in there, dude, and I was like, I just yelled for my dad. It's like 5:30 a.m. Halloween morning, dude, 2021. Yeah, I yelled for my dad. And my dad came in. He thought I was ODing. And I was like,
right? At first he was pissed.
He wasn't pissed at all. He was freaked out, dude.
Yeah.
They were fucking freaked out.
Like if I did it, like when I do that shit with him, his first reaction is, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? And then you just
When they saw me, they were not. Yeah, they were not. They were like So he thought I was ODing. So he was like, and I tell him, he was like, I agree, Dad. You need to call an ambulance. You need to call me an ambulance, like now. Like, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not ODing, dude. I'm not ODing." I go, "But something's wrong. Like something's really wrong." So they called the ambulance.
You couldn't stand up and
dude,
shit?
They had to carry me out. I get to the hospital. The hospital basically acts like I'm just like some junkie. They're telling me there's nothing they can do for me.
Really?
Dude, they were like, they left me in the waiting room for like 3 hours, dude, in a wheelchair, dude. Like, and they were like, I had to flip out. Like, I started smashing my head against the table. And then they brought me in the back. Like, they were like, "Oh, we're cleaning a room for you." And then they were like, dude, hours are going by. They're just leaving. I'm just out there sick, bro, in pain.
Yeah.
I'm out there sick, in so much pain, bro. I'm like, dude, my lungs hurt so bad. I'll tell you why after so bad. I'm like, dude, my chest hurt so bad, dude. And they were like, "Yep, you're just fucking coming off of drugs so fucking well." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was fucking nuts. And so I flip out. So I fucking bang my head against the fucking the table or whatever, and they fucking bring me in the back of the room and they Thorazine me.
Yeah.
So, and the nurse at the ER in Glens Falls Hospital literally goes, "You know, this is fucked up. This bed could have went to somebody who really needed it."
She said that.
That's what she said to me. And I woke up 4 days later, admitted in a hospital room, because they told me they were just going to give me meds and they were going to send me home.
Yeah.
So I wake up like 4 days later, in a hospital bed, and they're like, doctor comes in and they're like, I have no idea. I don't remember the 4 days.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
So they're like, they basically kept me fucking, you know what I mean? So they were like, "You're fucking lucky to be alive right now." They're like, "You literally have an infection in your heart, embolisms in your lungs, septic embolisms in your lungs."
Oh man.
They're like, you're basically like, dude, you damaged your heart to the point where you need heart surgery. Like, you know what I mean? They're like, you have a fucking, you know what I mean, an infection like that's spread through your fucking body. They're like, literally, if you didn't come in when you did, you probably would have suffocated in your sleep.
Wow.
So it was like, dude, it was like, I don't know, it was crazy. And like, I remember my dad took my cell phone from me. Yeah. So I had no contact with nobody, because he was so afraid that I was gonna like get weak, have like a weak moment and try to get drugs, which I kind of appreciate now, the fact that he took my phone away from me for a few weeks and I couldn't talk. So nobody knew. Like, I never posted about it. So a couple people real close to me, like you, my family, are the only people that knew.
I had her car at the time.
Yeah.
I sure as fuck didn't bring her in with me though.
Yeah. So
imagine how that would have gone.
And they were like, I remember the doctors coming in and like being like, they were like surprised like that I was starting to get better. And it was like they were coming in like, "Oh, you're awake," or, "Oh, you're," like, I'd get up and I'd want to move around, or I'd get up and I'd want to shower, or like
Yeah.
I was still in so much pain. Like, dude, so at night I would like cough. I would get going into these like, coughing fits so hard I would like throw up blood. Yeah, I'd puke up blood and I would fucking cough. I'd be just coughing up blood and shit all day, and mucus and blood and shit all day long into the bags they give you. So all day long I'm just coughing up chunks of blood and everything like that. And I'm like, dude, this. So I think, and they're telling me that there's not a very good chance like that I'm ever gonna recover from it. They're like the infection's so far spread that they're like it's really rare that people survive this like that. You know what I mean? And I'm like. And I'm just thinking like they're giving me fucking heavy IV antibiotics, no pain meds.
No pain meds.
No pain meds. So they're giving me heavy IV antibiotics every day. I had a couple of blood transfusions because my hemoglobin got like super low, but like yeah, I fucking dude, and then like finally I see the psych doctor and he's like, you said you were suicidal, and I was like, I'm not suicidal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go, I just was fucking, on drugs, and I go, and I really just, I wanted to get so I mean, that's the thing beforehand, I was like sick of it. I was at the point where like using to stay right every day and doing all that, like I was really sick of it. Like, and the girl I was seeing at the time was in rehab, and we were supposed to both get clean, and then she was in rehab, and I just kept getting high.
Yeah.
But I like was sick of it. You know what I mean? I was sick of the run around. I was sick of the bullshit. I was like, I can't believe I put myself back in this position. And it was like I saw it as really a chance. Like I was like, and then I'm in the hospital, 2 weeks, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like, so after like I don't know, like a week or whatever is when they started the Suboxone.
You got induced there? You got induced
there? I was still going through the withdrawals for like, you know what I mean? So I'm 10 days in and I'm still going through the withdrawals, and my body's so weak from the infection that the withdrawals were fucking killing me, dude. Like
10 times worse, right?
Yeah. So I was like, listen, and they were like, yeah, they're like, the withdrawal is putting too much stress on your body. So they were like, they offered me the Suboxone, and I was like, I'll take it. And as soon as I took the Suboxone, the withdrawals went right away.
Because you were good. What was it? It was already.
It was like 10 days. So there was no opiates in my system.
Yeah. So you
technically I should have just slugged it out for a couple more days and went cold turkey.
Yeah, but I get it. I get what.
But it was like.
I get what.
But it was like I don't know. I was in such rough shape. So
plus you're sitting. I don't know how to explain it. People that don't understand it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're restless, and plus you're cooped up in a hospital room.
Yeah.
So you're just you're at that point. Yeah, it's a tough decision.
So
but yeah, you look at it now. It's easy.
They told me I got to stay for 8 weeks, and I'm like, all right. So I got the infectious disease specialist and the doctor and everything. They were really. So once I got out of the ER, Glens Falls ER I think it's a pile of shit. But once I got admitted. And like, dude, the nurses, the fucking doctors, they were all fucking great, dude. They took such good care of me. They were fucking so cool. And
there's good people there.
Yeah, they're, you know what I mean. They were awesome, dude. They fucking. And then I told them I didn't want to be private because I was a private patient. Because my parents were calling, they wouldn't tell them I was there. All the shit, that goes.
Yeah.
So they fucking They let my parents start.
Hey, I'll call you right back. I'm at work. Well, I thought it was my med refill. Some other fucking idiot.
Oh. So I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so my parents are coming, so everything like that, and they're telling me now I'm getting like CAT scans done every day, CT scans of my lungs, and they're telling me that I've killed a third of my lung tissue. I'm getting going under to get pictures of my heart taken, and they're telling I got to see a cardiologist, and I got to do all this stuff, and they're saying that I damaged my tricuspid valve. It's like I have a thickened heart valve, and it's like leaking blood back or whatever.
Yeah. I remember you telling me when I went there.
Yeah, and then I remember you came to see me, and you brought me Wendy's. I was fucking so happy.
Did I? Yeah, I did.
But I was like fucking so, I don't know. I was like, I finally was like, and then I started getting better. But I weighed 140 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
You think about it now, I'm skinny now, and I weigh 195. So like,
bro, even think about what a fucking weak bender does to you, bro. When you
Dude.
finally come to and you're just, bro, you lose 10 pounds. Well, you're not doing
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you normally. You're not eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
yeah.
You're crack bender, whatever the fuck it is, bro. I'm just saying, even from that, look at the weight you lose. Look at anybody using, bro. They're not their normal self. And then
Yeah.
that on top of fucking what you were doing.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's just crazy that after all that, I still used again. Like that's the sickness, dude. But like that really,
but I used after that.
yeah. It like,
You know
but
what I
that
mean?
really opened my eyes to like a lot of things. Like that was why like I guess I used again in a moment of whatever. Like we were like fucking doing whatever. But it's like I don't
Look at
want
that.
to minimize it, but
Look at that now. Look at like even we both had times where we
Yeah.
sat in hospital beds and you're like, oh, if I think everybody makes that promise at certain times. I'm definitely not using after this one, and then like
well, you got to do it one more time, right?
Yeah, but if you come out and if nothing changes, bro. If you
Yeah,
come
yeah,
out
you're
and
right. And
fucking,
the thing was too, and I was sitting around. I wasn't working. I was fucking sitting around.
yeah. But I'm saying, look at that
I was
compared to
with
now.
I was with somebody who was still using.
Yeah. What'd you expect, bro? Like,
Exactly. Like,
I'm
it was
just
like,
saying, like you just.
and not that it's anybody's fault, but my own. Like, I guess it's on me. Like, I was.
Well, look at you now, bro. You wouldn't have the girl you have now and all that. Like it's different now. Like if you were in the same situation now and came out to that girl.
So
you know
absolutely,
what I'm
so all of those
that.
things, I truly believe, all of those things had to happen for me to be where I am now.
Yeah. You got to almost be grateful for them in ways.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Like, yeah, for sure. I think that, I mean, bro, if it ain't the hard way, that ain't, you know what I mean? It's hard for me. I don't learn any other way, you know?
Nothing worth it having is easy, bro. You know what I mean? Just.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what we talked about a lot last week was like, nothing worth having. Yeah. But it's just like, it's crazy how like, so like all of this, so I guess what we were getting at
What
was,
is it? You got to
this
look
all
at
didn't happen by accident. We didn't.
You got to look at it as a poorly wrapped gift. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's certain things in my life where I'm like, wow, I'm kind of glad. Like, dude, look at my kid, bro. If I wasn't with so and so, I wouldn't have the kid I had. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
Yeah,
but those,
as much as you're like motherfucker, you're like,
yeah. At the same time,
from
I'm still like, you know what? I got a great thing from it, and it's just like, now I got to do what I got to do to keep those things in my life. But as far as fucking feeling guilty about, oh, I had a moment of weakness after all that, bro, I think a lot of people deal with that. It's just, but look at what you were doing to have that happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You came out, you knew what you were playing with, you knew what, you didn't turn your messenger off, you didn't turn, you hung out with me, and we know what we do together.
Yeah.
I'm saying at the time,
at the time, we was nothing like it is now.
But it didn't happen like, oh, I guess I'm doing this today. Like it's a buildup of things. Like they say a relapse it doesn't.
You plan it, it's like a relapse starts way before you ever use.
Yeah, it didn't happen by accident. I didn't just show up one day. I didn't.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here with the drugs. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's exactly. Yeah, you're right.
You know what you're doing subconsciously. You know what you're doing, or any addict knows what they're doing to build.
I think you know what I mean. I had kind of a rough, like an emotional week this week.
You know what I was thinking
it was a lot. It was a lot to unpack this week. I guess I had kind of an emotional week, and it was a lot to unpack this week with like I guess without that, like I mean I don't know, I bury my emotions, dude.
Yeah, you stuff them.
I stuff them. Yeah. So I've been trying not to. I've been trying to be more, I don't know, like open, like with my girl and stuff like that. I've been trying to be more forthcoming with things.
You have a good cry now and then.
Yeah, dude, I told you. We talked about that. Yeah, dude. Sometimes I can't help it. It's fucking nuts. Yeah. But no. So you were saying?
What was I saying? Oh, I was saying. You know what? There was a time where me and you, it was a project for us to go get drugs. We would have to go down.
Yeah.
To get them. It was a process. Like, oh, I got the car today. Yeah. Oh, you got them. All right, let's go. And then it got to a point for me where I had it on a speed dial where I'd have it dropped off. You know.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that changed the game for me as far as like, even coming home from rehab or sitting here or working all week and then it's a Friday and I'm like, oh, bro, I can have them delivered. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where that fucked things up for me a lot because it was it was such easy access, and instead of the whole, I got to go all the way down and then come back and then like, dude, having having delivery fucking fucked things up for me, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I
both
think about it too, and I don't even know. I don't know.
Even if I was paying more in town, and got to the point where I didn't care because I know it's instant. You're paying for the service. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it fucking ruined me, bro. Like it was just, I'm like, wow, this is too easy. I got it. And then I knew at a point I got rid of the phone. When I didn't have my phone, I did the best I did in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
your phone is a big factor in
Dude.
all that shit.
Oh yeah, so you got it. Like, so that's huge. So I've had the same Facebook for since Facebook started.
Yeah.
So I've never changed my Facebook.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like, but so it's like, so it's hard because I still have a lot of people on there. Like I've had to delete people and unfollow people and stop. Like, and now like a lot of people, I get a lot of friend requests from people from my old life all the time. And I'm like, nope. I just don't accept the friend request. I don't do anything because it's like, yeah, because I don't need the temptation, I guess. But I think now I've built enough of a foundation in like my sobriety, like, like to the point now where like I don't even really like, I mean,
we talked about living with our parents and like that.
Yeah, having someone hold you, being held accountable.
And they're not specifically doing that, like what they are without knowing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're because you're what I talked about. You're waking up. You're making face to face with someone every day. They're looking you in the eye, and they know when something's up. Especially your parents. They've known you since you were born, so they can look at you and be like, "Yo, he's different today."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, especially once you build all this, like you're sober all the time around them.
Yeah.
It's not like before. Like I remember my uncle said to me one time, he's like, "Oh, I knew every time you were high."
Yeah.
I said, "Uncle Rick, I'm high right now. What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I just did dope in the bathroom. Like, he's like, what? I'm like, you don't know shit, dude. Like, I'm fucking sit here and be like, oh, I could tell. Like, dude, I'm like, the times you thought I was high, I was probably sick.
Yeah.
I go, every time you see me, I'm fucking.
If you know, you know type thing.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I was like, listen, dude, I fucking just shot coke in the bathroom, bro. Like, at a family cookout. You know what I mean? Fucking shooting coke in the bathroom. Fucking dude, like, so I don't even know if I want to say this, but
maybe you shouldn't.
Dude, my sister's wedding.
Yeah, I know about that.
In Chicago.
She freaked out.
Dude, she didn't even freak out at me, but she had to know.
Yeah,
like, dude, I was.
She told me she knew. She told me.
Not Christy.
Oh, the other one.
Christy didn't get married.
She went with you to Chicago.
She went with me. I met her there.
She seen you all fucked up in your room.
So she knew because I was staying in the room with her.
Yeah.
So she
definitely knew.
So she knew, but I'm talking about my sister that got married.
Oh,
that's why I said I don't know. I don't even know if she watches that. But I felt so bad about that, dude. Like, she had to know. I look like shit. You know what I mean? I looked at the pictures afterward, and like, I had a good time, and I held my composure, and I wasn't ever really fucked up. I mean, I got pretty drunk, but like, it's crazy because so she didn't really see any of the bad parts because I did the last of my shit before the reception, and had to go sick after that.
Oh my god!
So like the next day, I like hung out.
You came from Colorado, right?
I came from Colorado to Chicago, and that's how I ended up back. I went to prison because I was on the run in Chicago and in Colorado.
Yeah, fucking took my hat, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Took my fucking hat.
So I'm on the run in Colorado, and then I went to Chicago for the wedding, and then I came home for my birthday. Dude, I went out to Peter's and everything like a fucking retard.
Bro, she told me because I came home on a violation or something. I'm like, hey, where's my hat? She's like, you're gonna get mad, but Robbie took it so that he could travel the country with a piece of you. Or
that's not what I said.
Some gay like that, and I was like, what?
She said that. I said, I'm taking this hat because I needed a hat to wear. I wanted something to hide my face. So I grew a beard, dude. I grew like a big thick beard. Dude, I got pictures on my Instagram. I'll tell you. If you look at pictures on my Instagram and I got sunglasses and a hat on and a big beard, it's because I was fucking hiding from the law. Dude, it's so funny because I went to Chicago, from Colorado to Chicago, and I came back home to New York. I'm on my way to the bus station.
Hat change on.
I left my parents' house and to go to Schenectady bus station, to fucking to get on a train to go back out to Colorado. And I got pulled over in Saucons Falls by a state trooper. Fucking got out of the car, dude. That cop fucked me up.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking took off, and I should have jumped the fence. I mean, I'm glad everything happens now, and I think about it now, and everything happened the way it was supposed to. And the prison time did, you know what I mean? I mean, it was shitty. I mean, if it wasn't for the prison time, I'd probably still be a junkie. I'd still be out west. I'd still be in Colorado, fucking living in a car. You know what I mean? Fucking
working some fly-by-night job.
dude, I was working in a restaurant. I was doing really good at my job. But I was working in this restaurant, making good money. I was fucking crushing it, dude. They love me. I fucking work. So I have no friends. Dude, I think I'm in Colorado. I have no friends, no family, no nothing, dude. All I do is work.
Yeah.
I pick up shifts every week. I fucking...
Yeah, you're dedicated to the fucking craft. Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So all I'm doing is working and fucking... I was chilling, and like I remember because at the time weed was legal there and weed wasn't legal here.
Yeah.
So I was like so pumped about that. So I was like, oh fucking, I can go buy weed. I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, just because I can.
So overrated.
Yeah. And so I was like, I don't know. It was. I enjoyed it. Like I lived in the woods for a couple of weeks in a tent, and I thought that in Colorado, dude, in the Rocky Mountains in Summit County.
It's beautiful out there.
9,600 feet, bro. That's fucking dude. I lived almost 2 miles up. It was fucking.
It's not like looking around. I mean, it's
I mean, I showed people in Colorado pictures of the Adirondacks, and they were like, "Wow, dude, where you're from is pretty beautiful too." They're like, "We don't understand." They're like, "Why'd you want to leave this place?" I'm like, "Because I was just fucking."
Because you're around all.
You don't want to tell people that.
Yeah. They don't see a part of it that we see.
I don't want to be like, "Oh, I'm on the run from fucking felony charges of drug sales."
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny about that? As those sales when I got my drug sales, the guys I sold coke to, dude. The night I was in the bar, I knew they were cops, bro. The dude when I sold him the coke, as I sold him the coke, I was like, bro, this guy's a fucking. I took his phone from him out of his hand, took his phone, and he was like, oh, what the fuck, dude. My girl at the time was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're being paranoid. She was bugging on me, dude. Like, I'm like, dude, I fucking know this guy's a cop. And I'm fucking, dude, I take his phone. She takes the phone from me and gives it back to him. Bro, a fucking year later, dude, I get sales, and it was those two guys. I'm like, dude, I fucking knew it, dude. I was so right, dude. And I was like, and this is the fucking problem with addiction, is that I was so high, and I wanted the money so bad.
That's all it is. That's all it is at the time.
I wanted the money so bad that my gut told me that these guys were cops. That I knew it. I felt it. And I still did it anyways.
Yeah, even me and you had situations where we were like, we'd get back, we'd get high, and we'd be like, we took his car. I was like, we do dumb shit. Like, what if his car was Mike? Or just you think you think about all the shit, but you didn't care at the time because you're like, well, we still got the drugs, so
yeah.
You know, we'll just wait it out to see what happens, I guess. And you just
like
that
dude
that
we dealt with, that one dude we dealt with, we were like, this was kind of fucked up. We're
so stupid. We would do dumb shit, but think about it, like what you got in his, like what were we thinking? But you know, all it was at the time was you didn't care about all that important shit because you're just like, oh, gotta go get the bag.
Take the risk.
Gotta go get the bag. Let's go get the bag.
You gotta take the risk. And you take the fucking risk. And
we would say dumb shit. We're like, what did we say in the car?
Yeah. He's like, hey, what did we say? I'm like, dude, we didn't say anything crazy. Because I remember sometimes I would think about it, so I would keep the conversation to like nothing.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dude, if this guy's wearing a wire, I don't want them having me say nothing about drugs or nothing about this. I'm like, man, what did we say in the car? What did we say in the car?
Who did the hand-to-hand?
Yeah. I took the money, you did the hand-to-hand.
I just
It was like this whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I seen this thing the other day. It was this guy who was on the podcast, and he was like talking about how he used to hide his coke on himself.
Yeah.
You ever do that?
Bro, there's shit probably still in that room. Yeah, like I would come home from rehab and I would go through my shit because that's one of the first things you do. You fucking, because you worry about coming home and finding something, so you handle it right away. But yeah, bro, it'll amaze you all the dumb places you do, especially when you're high. You're out of your fucking mind, so you put it in some really good hiding spots, you know. So I used to get high, right? I told you I used to barricade myself in my bedroom. Yeah.
And then I'd be like, that's enough. I need to sell the rest of this.
Yeah.
So I would take it and I would go hide it in the basement in the ceiling above the light.
Yeah.
And I go up and I try to go to bed. 10 minutes later, I'm down there digging in the ceiling. Down there digging in the ceiling looking for it. I was like, dude, this is so insane. Like, and I would do that, dude, all night long, back and forth. And the bag would get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller.
So I was thinking about too, like I used to get high off just the fact that he could be in the house and I could fucking go run around in the bathroom, take a hit, and then come out. I used to get high just off the fact that I was hiding it from him.
Yeah, sneaking around.
You know what I mean? Or anybody, your sister, anybody I was with at the time. And it's just like, because you're playing, it's like a game. You're like,
it's like a game.
You're
like, dude, I know, like, dude, you feel like you're getting away with something, I guess.
You're one-upping that person.
It's so crazy because, it's so weird. I don't know if it's like I said, the work I've done on myself or anything, like where those things don't.
They don't appeal to me anymore.
They don't appeal to me anymore. So it's like I don't have that need for like that game. I guess it's not like it's not that doesn't.
Well, you got
I don't get the same feeling like from sneaking around. Like now like we talk about shame a lot. Now I feel like when I sneak around, I feel bad about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or if I gotta lie about something.
If I gotta lie, yeah. So like now, like I just don't lie. Like I just, even if it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings, I just tell the truth.
Yeah, I was like, I fucking tell you to get me something the other day. You're like, why couldn't you just tell me?
Yeah. What are you lying?
I'm like, bro, because it was easier to let you down when you're here. Or,
That's stupid.
Yeah, I do dumb shit like that, but then it's like all that bullshit I used to do. It's like, bro, you look at it now because your goals have changed, your outlook have changed, and you're just like, bro, imagine where I'd be if I was doing the right thing.
Like I don't sneak around anymore.
Yeah, there's no point to it. Why? What is that going to build? What's that going to look like in 10 years?
I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. I think I definitely still have addict behaviors, I guess. Like there's still things that
I do stupid little things. Like I just talked about that with you. You even
said
it. You're like, addict behavior bullshit. I'm like, whatever, bro.
Yeah, addict behavior. Yeah. So there's still addict. I guess I still have some addict behaviors and stuff like that when it comes to some things in my life, like but
some of it's, I don't know.
Some of the stupid stuff that you it's because you trick yourself into thinking it's harmless. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You think you think it's harmless, so you're like, oh, it's no big deal. It's like, oh, it's nothing. It's not that serious. So I can still like be like this or whatever, or maybe that's not that serious or that's not that big a deal. So it's like you still do it, like, you know what I mean, or whatever. Like I'm trying to think of things specifically, like
say I fucking run out of money and I have to borrow $20 off of him.
Yeah.
They know my behavior, so that to them is a fucking,
it's a red flag.
It's a red flag. Like, oh, he needs money. What's he doing?
Or
anybody in your realm, or any of your groups of people, like. But we don't understand that at first. You're like, what the fuck, bro? I get paid Friday.
Yeah, you get defensive.
Yeah. Your initial reaction is to get defensive, and but look at it from their fucking point of view. They're like, this kid's a known fuck up.
And I have a real problem with that because I think I get defensive about a lot of things.
A little more clean time you build up, you got more of a right to get defensive. But these are still the early stages. Everybody's still gonna react like that.
Yeah. So it's like I think that there's a lot of things where I still react poorly. Like that's something I've been talking about a lot in therapy lately is my defensiveness, because it's creating problems in my relationships.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, why can't I just accept the criticism or just like accept that you like, hey, listen, you've done things that have created these thoughts that people have. Like it's not this thing. They didn't just make this shit up.
Yeah,
they didn't just come out of nowhere. Like you have done things that make them feel this way. Like it's like it's your fault that like it's my fault that they are like, you know what I mean, that they think that they are thinking these things. Like it's not.
When you stop and think about it though, you're like, wow, I gotta chill. You know what I mean? I gotta chill a little bit. And like,
I gotta be able to sit there and take it and own it. Dude.
You want that shit to happen overnight. We all do. We want that instant gratification, but bro, it takes time. You gotta really prove yourself, especially if you've been fucking around for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
you got to have years behind him before people are like, all right, here you go. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, there was a point in time where, bro, he wouldn't have batted an eye. Oh, you need $100? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now, with all the shit I've done, bro, he would never fucking, oh, you need $100 today, Zach? You know what I mean? That's,
Yeah, he'd be like, yeah, what's that for?
yeah, what are you doing? Or where are you going?
Yeah.
Especially, like, you know, it just, it
I
makes,
think about
it
that
makes
too.
sense when
Like
you think about
there was
it.
like
bro.
there was a time where like, dude, going to this wedding this weekend and stuff. Like I would,
Worry
I'd be like,
about-
right now, I'd be on a mission.
yeah, I got it.
I'd be on a
You'd
mission.
still run out before it was done with.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be on a mission. I'd be on a mission to get whatever I could before I went for the ride, for the trip or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like, it feels good. Like it feels good to know that I'm going to go do this and enjoy it, and I'm going to be straight. I'm going to remember it. I'm gonna have a good time. People are gonna see me and not think that, you know what I mean. Like I get to see my best friend get married, and I get to be there for them, and I get to, you know what I mean.
You're available, yeah. You're available.
I'm available, and I'm officiating the wedding.
You're not just a bit. You're like really mentally available. All
Yeah.
that. You're you know, it's a good feeling when you start getting that availability. Like, you know, watching your kid or being trusted with certain things, or if somebody, like, I could call you at any point in the day and say, I know you're gonna get back to me. Back when we were using, you didn't have that. People would be like, I wonder if he's around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder where he's doing now, what mission he's on. Or it's like, bro, people don't have. You get to the point where people don't worry about that shit.
Yeah,
really,
because
really,
it's like, yeah, you had to wonder where I was or something like that. And like,
Yeah.
I guess go back to addict behaviors. Like, there's some things that like I've like last week leaving here, I fucking forgot. I forgot my meds at home. I had to run home before I went to Vermont. So
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I was like, I don't know, 30 minutes late getting there, dude. So she gets out of work and she's like, and I'm not there. So she's like, you know, I came out expecting you to be here. She's like, and you didn't text me and let me know or anything. She's like, oh, so what do I think
you
you're
got
doing?
defensive, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
He's like,
Well, I don't know.
No,
if I'm
I get
offensive,
it,
but
though.
it's like, I was like, oh, you know, I just did this, but it's like, I don't think like to be like, oh, hey, I'll let you know, like it's still like that. Like, I don't know. It's like,
you know what fucks me
like,
up
I don't
too?
know. Like, I think that I don't, like, people don't have the right to question me.
People think too, like, I don't know about with you, but when I get super defensive, or if I give something back to you when I get mad, they think that I'm high when I'm doing. They're like, "Oh, you're acting this way. So what have you been
Oh,
doing?" You
yeah,
know
I
what I
don't know
mean?
about that. Yeah, but maybe.
I think about that, but I'm like, oh, and so that makes me even more mad, and then it leads me to say even more shit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, he's definitely
So
high."
I'm so like, as soon as someone mentions like that I'm using or that anything like that, if someone says that shit to me, I get super defensive because like,
especially because you're actually doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like,
so because I'm not fucking getting high and I'm not fucking up and I'm not. So like, when somebody says that to me, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
really?
But it's like, but in all reality, like, I have to remember that, dude. I was fucking a really bad drug addict for a long time, and I still, when you do things like show up a half hour late, or you're like, you know what I mean, or like, you know what I mean, or like I fall asleep in a restaurant or something like that, all that shit fucking looks really bad. You know what I mean? Or like, you know what I mean, I'm supposed to be there for whatever and I'm fucking not there. It's like, you know, when you're fucking like all that shit looks bad. It's all like stupid shit I did, the same things I did when I was using that, you know what I mean? And even though I'm not using, it's still things that are like happening. So it's like, what it looks like and what it is are two different things, but you have to go by, I guess, what it looks like. Like, so it's like, so it's tough because like, I don't know.
Anybody that says it to you, I mean, they got to be worried about you. You got to look at it like that. So
that's it too. It's like, and that's, I guess, what I don't. I guess I don't tell. Sometimes I don't tell myself that. It's like
it's hard to when
it's not. This isn't coming from a place of like accusatory, or isn't coming from a place of malice. They are feeling this way because they're probably more worried about me than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's concerning. The things I'm doing are concerning. Like, it's not that it's fucking.
Especially now, all the things you've done, so it'd be even more of a letdown for someone to see it. So that's why they definitely want you to keep it in check. So it's but it's so hard when it happens to look at it like that. You're like, what?
Yeah, in the moment, the fuck are you? In the moment, yeah, exactly. You're like, who the fuck are you?
You can talk about it all day, but I mean, you got to have some serious people skills to be able to deal with that the right way and all that.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
you
definitely
know?
like some real character
Yeah,
work. Like,
yeah,
for sure. Like,
for me to let things go, bro. I let stupid little comments get to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
really had to really learn and practice to fucking not worry about that shit or whatever.
To just understand
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
person's perspective.
Or like if someone says something to put you down or whatever, like when your initial reaction is to, oh, well, if this person does that, and you fucking think,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. You turn around on them and fucking flipping on them,
yeah.
and you try to like point out their shit, dude. But instead of owning your shit, you're deflecting. You're projecting. Yeah.
It's fucking sad when you think about it, but it's just.
What time is it?
They're 2:54.
Huh.
But yeah, bro, all the people, all the coping it takes to deal with life when you're sober that's a whole other fucking thing.
Yeah,
like, you know, the sober part is easy when you look at all the big
all
picture.
the other shit. The not getting high part is the easiest part.
You start looking at your character defects and you start the further you progress in your sobriety, you start looking at all the other things that are wrong with your life too, like your character defects and all that shit. You're like, I got to work on my anger. I got to work on all these other things too.
Interpersonal relationships and
communication skills.
Communication skills. Yep.
And, it all ties together. And, at the end of the day, it'll make you a better person. But
but it's work.
It's you got to give time, bro. You got to fucking. You got to take it slow when it comes to that shit, but you still got to pick away at it.
Yeah.
You can't just put it aside, because bro, nothing's gonna get better if you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. You as much as you want to be like, oh, whatever, like, or like, you know what I mean, or I'm fine, or this will figure itself out. It's like, but it doesn't.
You're gonna let life pass you by and all that shit, or
yeah.
I don't want to be 50 and be like, wow, I could have fucking worked on that when I was 30 and been way far.
Yeah, I don't want to be 50 still doing the same shit.
I look at all the kids that are my age I went to school with and what they have, and I had to really stop doing that because I'm like, you know what? I would have that if I took a different path, but I'm here, I'm still here, and that's what I'm grateful for is I'm still here.
Yeah.
Me and you both could be dead right now, but
that's a fact.
Somehow we're still here, but
we're still here.
I'm grateful that I can actually work on those still and whatever, bro.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here to work on it. Still alive. I'm still growing. It's still like just, you know what I mean? It's work.
I OD'd in that bathroom, bro, and somehow came back and I was sitting in the hospital bed just like you, but I still went out and used after.
Yeah.
But you bet your ass I still made that promise, like, well, this has got to be it. I fucking OD'd, burnt my legs, and I'm sitting in a hospital bed. This has got to be it. This is my rock bottom. And it's like, bro, I still fucking still picked up that telephone and did my thing.
It's insane, dude.
It is. I think, bro, more people go through that than you think,
Yeah.
Or like somebody fucking goes to prison 3, 4, 5 times and, oh, this is the last bid. This is going to be the last bid.
Yeah. It's a lot like that. I guess it is a lot like that. You think that, you know what I mean? I know the first time I went to prison, I was like, yeah, this is it. And of course I went back.
You hear that all the time.
3 more times. It's like, yeah, for sure. Yeah. You're always like, this is the last time. And I was like, and it feels good now, I guess, finally in my life that I really feel like I did my last time, and it's like,
keep it that way.
Yeah. And now, like, I guess the most important thing to me is building this life to keep building this life that I have. You know what I mean?
No, being sober is freedom, because I know that's another thing. Like, I know when I'm using, bro, I commit crimes. I'm sorry,
Oh yeah. That's literally the only crimes I've ever committed.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Maybe not the only one.
That's another big thing that helps me stay sober is like I know what the needle leads to. Well, it leads to crime, bro. I'm sorry, but it does. You're gonna have drug sales. You're gonna have God knows what else that come with it. You know what I mean? All the stupid bullshit that happens. You don't. You got a clear head now, and it's like, dude, it scares the shit out of me when I think about it. It's like, dude, I'm 35 years old. I don't want to do enough, dude. I'd be so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
be
even
40 by the time you're done with it.
And I used to be that kid looking around in the jail cell and doing my fucking time, and I'm like, wow, I can't imagine being 56 years old. Or whatever, and doing a fucking 10-year bit or whatever, bro. And like, dude,
I remember thinking, I was like, dude, I remember even like in my 20s, like thinking I couldn't imagine being in my 30s doing it.
Yeah, I used to say
You know what I mean? You see guys and you're like, damn, they're still doing this shit at 40 years old.
Yeah.
You know, we turned fucking 35 and I turned 35 in a week. You turned 35 in fucking a week and a half.
Yep.
You know?
First birthday sober together.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
I mean, any other birthdays we were probably locked up or whatever.
So last year, I think,
that shit don't
I
count.
drank.
Yeah, I don't.
But,
I mean,
but yeah. It's fucking wild, bro.
yeah.
But,
sure.
Yeah.
Good times.
Glad they're over.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh, thank you guys. It's been another week without
That was a
Field.
fake yawn.
That was a fake yawn. Hey, thank you. I'll see you guys next